How's it going, everybody? I have to admit that I was kind of scrambling to get everything put together because I wanted to create a soundboard for some transitions in OBS, and that kind of took longer than I was expecting. So anyway, we're able to play games now. So playing Final Fantasy VIII with the Succession mod. Let's just make sure that there we go. All right, and yeah, again, background for what the Succession mod is. A guy got together with himself to make a mod that fixes a lot of the story issues that Final Fantasy VIII has, and it keeps in spirit with the original game's story and everything. So it doesn't change the overall story, but what it does is it makes it so characterization is better, so that way the motivations of each of the characters make sense, and there's appropriate foreshadowing for different elements of the game. Because one of my big complaints, one of my big criticisms, I should say, about Final Fantasy VIII is that there are some of the story elements that just kind of come out of left field. You're just super confused as to why they go down, and the Succession mod helps to address a lot of those concerns. All right, let's pull this back up and I'll be able to show you what we're doing so far. Last we left off, we had just barely finished with the mission in Timber, and Cypher coming in and trying to assassinate the president of Galbadia, and then also with Quistis arriving there, and then our exit from Timber on the train. So now what we're about to do is we're about to go into the forest over there. We're on our way to Galbadia Garden, so that way we can regroup and figure out what to do about the sorceress that appeared, that Cypher went along with. The thing that I'm enjoying about this is Cypher in the original was very he was a prima donna. He wanted to be the main character, and he had these grandiose dreams of being a knight of a sorceress and going off and doing all these sorts of adventures protecting the sorceress. In Succession mod, his motivations make a lot more sense. He is well-meaning, and he does have his grandiose visions of glory, but he also does want to do the right thing. And you sense that, because when we were in the Dalit mission, he wanted to pursue the Galbadian soldiers up to the radio tower, because he explained that it was in line with the orders that they were given, and it was to assist the Dalit army with defeating Galbadia as they were there. So when he gets back to the garden, instead of being rewarded for his initiative like he wanted, he is instead punished for those decisions, and he understandably is really upset about that. And it is explained to him that he might be expelled from the garden because of his actions. Then when he approaches Sorceress Adea the first time, she appeals to his ego for wanting to do grander things than what he's been, than the opportunities he's been given. And also, with all the characters in this, this goes back to them being in the orphanage with Adea. All the main characters were a part of her orphanage, and it foreshadows that in the back of everyone's mind they vaguely recognize each other, and some of them even remember the orphanage. Like Quistis, she mentioned that she remembered the orphanage, and it makes sense also when Adea first appears that they wouldn't immediately recognize who she is, because when Adea first appears, she has a mask on, and what I'm saying is that all this put together is making for a more cohesive and understandable story. So now we're gonna go into the forest there and haul around with our favorite soldier who eventually turns into a reporter, and then also some of everyone's favorite music with Man in the Machine Gun. We're not too far from Galbadia Garden now. It's right on the other side of the forest. Hey, I was just thinking. What if the president already talked to the headmaster in Galbadia? Do you think he might force Headmaster Martine to turn us all in? Of course. That's why we have to get there as fast as we can. Before the word spreads about us. Come on, let's just keep going. I'm worried about Balam Garden. Listen, guys. I'm sorry. If something happens to the garden, it's all my fault. I'm the one who said where we were all from. That's awkward to read. Squall, do you think the president would really retaliate against our garden? Maybe. I'd be more worried about what the sorceress might do. Man, this time I'm so sorry. But even if Galbadia does attack Balam, we have a whole bunch of seeds there, right? They wouldn't lose to the Galbadian army, would they? Who knows? They have far more soldiers than we have seeds. And if they have the support of the Galbadian Garden as well? I know, but... Oh, you're just a great leader, aren't you? Do you actually have fun acting callous towards everyone? No one was talking to you. At a time like this, why don't you show us some support, huh? It's called being realistic. Is it too much to ask for any kind of encouragement? Anything to help us feel like things will be okay. Hello, Coco. How's it going? I was explaining earlier that this was the Succession mod. I don't know if you popped in when I was doing that explanation. But things might not be okay. I can't lie about the facts. You ever think before you speak? Don't you worry about, or even think about the well-being of... Don't you worry about, or even think about the well-being of your team? Of course, but I'm not their mother. They need to rely on themselves. You understand what I mean, right? Don't you? Whatever. You said the line, guys. Oh, nice. I've been doing pretty good, Coco. I kind of scrambled to put together some of the parts of this stream. Like, I wanted to, I created a sound effect transition for when I go take a break and when I come back. But yeah, things have been good. How was your bike ride? Alright, we're going into the Laguna Dream. What the? The sensation. What's going on? I think they went to the dream world. Are you guys sure this is the place? Positive. What else could it be? It's the only thing for miles around in this dense forest. Well, I don't want us spending any more time here than we have to. This whole central continent is so empty. It gives me the creeps. Get a look at this place. I've never seen anything like it. Did 140 kilometers this summer, and on this bike ride I got almost hit by a car because he was speeding like hell. Oh man, asshole. Sorry, dude. Either way, we need to find out what Esther is doing here. The structure is massive. What do you suppose it might be? Well, according to our orders, Esther is trying to unleash some ancient Sentra relic. But this looks like a single relic, and more like trying to excavate a whole city. Well, less like a single relic, and more like trying to excavate a whole city. This has gotta be our target, whatever it is. But it's awfully quiet around here. I don't see any Esther activity. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, a bad feeling. I agree with Ward. This place is kind of creepy. Too quiet. You know what the old folks say? Since silence is a source of great stress. I'm pretty sure they say source of great strength. I think I prefer it the way Kiros said it. Yeah, well, regardless. Just make sure all your gear's equipped. There's no telling what we might run into out there. Let's move out. Oh, my cat. My cat jumped on my stomach. Alrighty. Let's make sure that we got all of our junctioning done. Sigward didn't get anything, so let's see. Switch. Oh yeah, it's one of those times I have to do everything from scratch again. Oh, Siren and Diablos. Yeah, this was the magic user. Yep. He was also mad about me for trying to cross the road on a green fucking light. I was so happy when he got pulled over a few minutes later. Oh yes, karmic justice. That's always the best, isn't it? When I was driving home the other day, I was on the off-ramp of the freeway near me, and this guy on a motorcycle, one of those fast ones, not like a Harley Davidson or anything, but he comes zipping past me so fast that I was just like, holy fuck! And then, so I get off to the off-ramp, and I'm just kind of thinking about him in the back of my mind. It's like, man, what an asshole. But then I go down further in the off-ramp, and I see he had hit the median of the road and was walking his bike to the nearest parking lot. I wanted to pull over and ask if he was okay, because I'm not a jerk that way. I want to make sure that, people aren't hurt. But at the same time, I would have been like, dude, glad you're okay, but you really deserved that. Like, seriously, he was going like 70 on the, like 70 miles an hour on the off ramp of the freeway. Let's see, let's get the magic, or at least, where did the magic go? Where did it put it? Like 2 weeks ago, I was a witness of a head-on crash. No one died or got injured seriously, but I had to wait half an hour for the police to say what I had seen. It was 35 degrees. Ooh, ouch. That's hot. Man. So, I also had a similar situation. I was also driving on the freeway. So I was visiting my parents. They live a couple hours away from me on a drive. And on the interstate going out that way, the traffic was completely stopped, which is really unusual because it's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert. And so I was like, okay, something bad must have happened. I remembered earlier that there was a bunch of wind that had been gusting over the road, and so immediately, when everyone was stopped, I knew that a semi-truck had flipped because of the wind. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna take a little bit for them to clean up. So sitting there, then everyone on the road, we we pull over so that way emergency services can go up the road. I'm still thinking nothing of it, and I sit there for an hour for waiting for them to clean it up. At this point, I'm like, well, it's not unusual for this to take a while. So I didn't think anything of it, just sitting there. But then a bunch of people decided they wanted to be absolute morons, drive in the opposite direction up the freeway to try and get to a spot where they can turn around to go to the other side of the freeway. And I was just like, you guys are absolute morons. You're blocking the road for any more like ambulances or police that need to go up that way. So another hour passes by. It's been 2 hours so far, and I'm thinking, geez, this is taking a while to clean up. And then someone on a tractor pulls up, a big old bulldozer, and I'm like, oh man, that's really serious if they're bringing in heavy machinery like that. And so I'm like, well, I'm stuck here still. I don't need to turn around or anything. Another full hour goes by before people start getting out of their cars, looking around. I even saw someone flying a drone overhead just to like film everything, see what was going on. Oh man, I was stuck there for 3.5 hours in the middle of the desert, waiting for the emergency services to clean up a semi truck that had flipped. I managed to get out of there in time. Well, not in time, but I managed to get out of there, but it took forever to do so. But it probably was about, so it's the middle of the desert here in the US. It was probably closer to 40 degrees Celsius if I was to convert that. It was well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But yeah, it was pretty miserable. Yeah. All right, let's get back to the game. I need to figure out where all the magic that was junctioned went. Because we might have a character that is without any equipment. It might be on Kuros. No, it's not. He's just completely without. Oh man, that stinks. Alright, well, at least we'll just have to deal with that. At least Kuros has the strength, and then also Laguna does as well. Until I know what elements things are going after, I'm gonna keep the elemental attack junctioning off. Let's look at what the GF are learning right now. Okay, elemental defense junctioning, vitality 20%, strength 40%, magic 40%, hit junction. Okay, they're all learning useful abilities. We're not focusing on any summon abilities right now, or any magic abilities, because all the magic that would normally go on the person who I would give the magic to is, the magic junctioning to is gone. Oh, I get it. This structure is some sort of housing or transport for whatever's inside. This definitely came from the Centra, but there's a ton of Esther tech here as well. They must be trying to repair it to find a way to make it functional again. So, the real ancient relic must be whatever's inside. Are you saying we gotta go inside this thing? I think I've got a good enough view from out here. Of course! We need to figure out what they're digging up. We can't report on what we don't know. Besides, this should be easy. It looks like nobody's even here. You may have spoken too soon. Quick, we can take him. Another one. And he's got company. Well, so much for silence. Watch our backs. Watch your backs. Reading things wrong. Alright, we might be doing a bit of draw farming from this. Depending... Nope, they don't have anything useful. Okay. POV. Be me. Buy your favorite COD game. COD goes on the store, and the store says supported language Russian and Polish, and think nothing of it. Launch the game in Russian? The fuck? Check setting nothing. Console language English. What the fuck? Switch to Polish works. Fuck. I have to play the game in Polish. Yeah, you're in Poland, right, Coco? I can't remember. Yeah, okay. You speak mainly English out there, or do you speak a lot of Polish out there too? I imagine it's a mix of both. Lord. Now they're gonna loot the whole place. Not if we can take him out first. You have everything in English. You hate Polish. Out here, we always joke that in Poland, with Polish, they like to put every single consonant in every single word. Alright, at least these fights here are not that bad. I was worried that with Ward not having any magic, that it would be difficult to walk through this place. Feet level up, feet level up. Was that all of them? We can only hope so. We better not stick around to find out. Let's see what we can find inside this place. And then we'll hightail it out of here as soon as possible. So, when you're here so this is the Lunatic Pandora. Huh? A ladder? Guys, it's a ladder. It looks like it leads down. This area, you can set up traps for guards and things, and it comes into play later in the game when you come back here. But I'm not gonna do that. I hate because there's so many sounds like letters, so if you're dialectic, good fucking luck. You mean dyslexic? What's wrong? That wound acting up again? It's nothing, just give me a second. What strange mineral deposits? Is it some form of crystal? Yeah, autocorrect sometimes can work against you. Who knows? It looks like they're rebuilding the structure around it. Could this giant crystal pillar be what they're after? What in the world would they want a big hunk of rock like this? Typed it like a good fucking Muppet. Yeah, well, autocorrect is a vendetta against everybody. Alright, let's see. Don't know. How about you guys just ask one of them? I bet their cyborg soldiers are pretty talkative once you really get to know them. I think we'd all be better off if Ward kept any questions to himself. I think it's that way. Oh. Okay. There are going to be some different monsters here, so we might be able to... Oh, it's just a Nestor soldier again. We might be able to draw farm from them in a minute. Yeah, we're just gonna walk up this way. I remember a good deal about the layout of this place. I've played this game a whole bunch. No, we're just not gonna deal with that one. Okay, this thing might have something for us. What do you have? Oh yeah, that's a must-have. All right. Let's see how long it takes us to get all the dispel magic from them. This is what I kind of do in this game. I tend to, whenever I encounter a new magic, I try and get as much of it as I can before I get bored. So Dispel is useful because it can be put into either the Spirit stat to increase our magic defense, or you can even put it into, I believe it can go into Elemental Defense Junctioning, which makes it so we can be more resilient against regular magic, like all the elemental magic. Okay, I'm probably only gonna do a couple more of these because it looks like we're only getting 2 or 3 per draw, and sometimes they're failing. All right, one more round of them. Dispel is useful for getting rid of buffs that enemies put on themselves. Oop, I need to stop holding down the. So if an enemy puts on spells like Reflect, Protect, or like Aura or anything like that, it'll allow us to debuff them. Oh, I should card this this thing. Yeah. We're gonna use the card mod in order to get more items and magic from them, because that was a broken thing that this game had. Sorry, I'm moving the microphone. I need to get a shock mount for this thing, so that way you don't hear me move it around. What does that card give us? Squeak. Alright, let's see. Ability, card mod. We got. Where is it? Is it Blastoid? Oh, sweet. Get a steel pipe from it. So that'll allow us to upgrade Squall's weapon. I should get more of those. Just muting Discord, so that way I don't have that distracting me. I really do think this environment is pretty. I also like the song. The song is Find Your Way. Final Fantasy is as easy or as difficult as you want to make it, and when you know how to use the junctioning system to your advantage, the game is really, really easy. But I kind of like that. I like feeling extra powerful in this game. By the time we're finished with this game, by the time we go to Ultimicia's castle at the end, my characters will be so OP that they'll be mostly immune to every status ailment, and then they'll also be absorbing all the elemental magic and just crazy shit like that. Why do you... How dare you have Blizzara and not allow us to draw it from you? The Esther soldiers have a fun design. They look they look like they have bug eyes. Want to know a reason why designers for video games, for movies and all that make all the mooks be faceless? Makes it so it's okay for the protagonist to hurt and kill them. Because you can't sympathize with someone you can't see their face usually. Let's see. What was I doing? Saving. Alright, this should be the exit up here. We got a bit of a boss, not a boss rush, but an enemy rush to get through. Let's see here. Use cure. Sure, everyone's all healed up. There we go. I guess we must have taken a wrong turn. End of the line. The battle music for Laguna's sequences is always really hype. Man with the Machine Gun is what the track is called. That's it. Now I'm pissed. Another fight down. What will it take to make you guys back off? And also the Esther soldiers, the outfits I think are also kind of dopey. There's supposed to be this big old futuristic society there that's that's pretty utopian, and with how big Esther City is, it's like it feels like the majority of the population of the world lives there. I think if we tasted the walls, they'd taste like rock candy. Big old rainbow sherbet walls. Sorry for me not talkie, but I'm playing DI2. That's fine. You're totally fine. This is the stream is kind of meant to be sort of a, you know, second monitor sort of a deal. So talk as much or as little as you want. Oh, that's not fair. Might have to... Oh good, we got to the end. This is one of my favorite scenes of the game. I'm playing as a glass cannon type character, so I really want to live, you know? Yeah, I get it. I was playing Atlas with my friends the other night, and one of my friends likes to play a caster character, so someone who's throwing all the spells around. And they were building that character also like a glass cannon, and it felt like like a stiff breeze would kill the character that they were playing. It was fun. Laguna. I wasn't expecting their cyborgs to be quite so persistent. You could say we've been run down. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on now, I don't want to hear any talk like that. Didn't your grandmother tell you that if you say bad things, they might come true? Maybe. That sounds like something she'd say. Ward, you alright? You're not looking so good. Looks like his throat was injured. What? It was fun. You guys. Oh, it lasted. It was good. Ward. It ain't over yet. I won't let you die on me. We can patch you up once we get somewhere safe. Hey! Look at that! A boat! Lady Luck's on our side. Do you mean a ship? How are we supposed to get down there? Sometimes you just gotta be direct. Get ready and hold your breath. Get ready to hold your breath. Laguna just tosses them over the edge. You know, on second thought, jumping looks kind of dangerous. Maybe if I... Oh, no! Ah! So a little lesson for you kids: if you're gonna go cliff jumping, make sure that the water is safe to do that in. Don't jump into water you don't know what's below it. Was it Laguna again? Laguna and his friends got into some serious trouble. I sure hope they'll be okay. This doesn't appear to be the first time you all have experienced this. Would you mind enlightening me? What the hell just happened? No one has any idea. If I were the only one experiencing it, then I might be able to brush it off as a crazy dream. But all of us? This couldn't be caused by the sorcerers. Could it? Do they even have such powers? Quistis, this happened once before on the train to Timber. Collective hallucination, or maybe some subversive magical attack? Whatever it is, we really have no clue. We have to make a full report when we return to Balam. Yeah, let's save the questioning for when we get back to the garden. I don't really think we should be wasting any more time. Squall? About everything I said earlier, well, everything that's happening, the President and the Sorceress, I think the stress of it all has been starting to get to me. And I couldn't understand why you weren't listening to me. But I know there's a lot going on right now, so just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I think I overreacted. Yeah, you did. Forget about it. Alright, we're finally on the other side of the forest, and we gotta find out who took all of our magic. Selfie. Is that what has it all? Oops. Gotta make sure I'm junctioning the right ones. 20, junction magic, HP, we need to go. Raga, or did I want to do? Oh, it's Kira. We put double there. Attack that, silence that. Who's in the party right now? Okay. Selfie. Okay, magic. This is all selfie. Okay, so the spell isn't for... Okay, it's the elemental defense. Okay, status defense, I should say. Magic. And... Oh yeah, and Asuna does all this. % of missing everything? Yeah, I'll take it. Where's the spell? Wait. Oh, crap. I gave all my magic to... Oh, I need to split that apart again. Sometimes the UI is just, you know, magical. Let's see here. Raga for HP. Strength is... Water, vitality. Spirit is dispel. What do I have under magic? Now I protect under vitality. Okay, we'll just have to go with what we got. And Dill's the magic caster, and Selfie is not. Something I can put in here for now. Just looking through all the items, see what we have available. Not really much. Okay. Magic spell, use... Sure. Okay, enough of the menuing. Let's go on with the story. Save that. And we just go straight inside. Oop, hear my chair creaking. Wow, different. Sure is quiet. I like it. Well, we made it. I can take care of things for now. I've been here several times and the headmaster will remember me. You can all relax while I go and explain our situation. Quite different from your garden, isn't it? Save at every opportunity, because there's no autosave. Attention, seed party from Balam Garden. Oh, go to the reception area. When I was younger, I had a hard time with this area too, because it's not very clear where exactly everything is. So I'm interested in how they handle this scene. How long are they going to make us wait? One thing I kind of like also in this mod is that Zell, so in the original story, they make him look like an airheaded jock, well, an airheaded skater guy. And here they're giving him at least some better characterization. I kind of like how he is. He still has that skater personality, but he also is emotionally intelligent enough to recognize when he messed up, and he's willing to apologize for it, and he's not so hot-headed. How'd it go? Well, there's some good news and some bad. The good news is they understand our situation. And Balam Garden will be safe. The attack on the President and Timber was designated as an independent action. There was an official notice from the Galbadian government. Balam Garden is not to be held responsible for the incident. So, is Cypher being blamed for the whole thing? That's the bad news. They say the trial's over and the sentence has been carried out. What sentence? You mean execution? He sacrificed himself for the forest owls. Well, try not to take it personally, Renoa. Cypher wasn't trying to liberate Timber. He was trying to stop the president. He thought he was preventing another war. He was always pursuing his own agenda. This time, he just went too far. So, I wouldn't think of it as Cypher sacrificing himself for you. Wow, Questus, you're kind of throwing some shade on her, aren't you? Sorry if that isn't much consolation. I never liked the guy, but executed. I don't see why all of you hated Cypher so much. When I met him the other night at the dance, he seemed like such a decent guy. He seemed smart, and he was really helpful. He dropped everything to get me that meeting with Headmaster Sid. I only knew him for a little while too, but he seemed kinda nuts to me. Maybe. I guess I don't know. I never hated him when we were younger. I would have called him a friend. But that was a long time ago. By the time he came to the garden, it changed. The headmaster was the only one keeping him from being expelled. But I guess none of that really matters anymore, does it? There is a much more important problem now. The sorceress. She's the only reason why all this has happened in the first place. Some of the faculty here are concerned that she used coercive sorcery on him. That kind of persuasive magic is typically used by strong sorceresses. We should all be wary of this if we plan on confronting her ever again. But how do we protect against that? We don't even know what she did. But why would the sorceress try to lure him away in the first place? It makes no sense if she was just going to execute him anyway. I don't know. It all happened so fast. Who knows what she did? But I didn't see any sign of a struggle. He left with her willingly. I just wish he had heard. I just wish we had heard that what she was trying to. Wow, I'm stumbling. Blah. I just wish we had heard what she was saying to him. Okay, lesson in dialogue, people. When you're writing dialogue, read it out loud, like seriously out loud to yourself to see if it sounds good, if it feels natural. Because if you read it out loud and you're stumbling over it, it's gonna feel awkward when people read it in their heads. I just wish we had heard what she was saying to him. That's a tough line to say, man. I just wish we had heard what she was saying to him. Blech. What was she trying to do? Did she want something from him? Whatever happens, I never want to end up that way. I don't want to end up that way. Well, Martine said he and Headmaster Sid had a plan. He should be making an announcement shortly. We just have to hold on until then. You really hated Cypher, didn't you, Zell? Yeah, but he was from Garden. He was one of us. It ain't cool. Cypher's really gone, but so what? He caused as many problems as he solved. Maybe that's cold, but it's true. And now we have a sorceress to deal with. One who knows who we are. Even if they don't admit it publicly, we're going to be in her sights. How much time do we have before the Galbadian army starts hunting us down? And how long before the sorceress takes control of Galbadia? Is the president her ally, or is she just using him to gain power? What will she do? Will she rule over Galbadia like Adele did in Esther? Another sorceress means another war. More deaths, more orphans. When will it all end? I won't have it. What's wrong, Squall? I won't have it. What? What do you mean? We have to stop the sorceress. I won't let this happen again. You can mess with this guy in the wheelchair. It's kind of funny. And with that, we have an opportunity to explore real fast. All right, with that, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, and you get to hear the new effects that I made. All right, be back in a moment. Heyo. I'm back. Alright. Yo! Yeah. Gosh, I gotta... Raijin always strikes me as someone who talks like Waka. I'm gonna change my mic. Move my mic a bit. Raijin always struck me as someone who talks a little bit like Waka. Yo, Squall! What are you two doing here? What are we doing? We came looking for Cypher, you know? We saw him on that broadcast. Did he really try to take down the president? I'm not doing a very good voice. Yeah, it didn't go too well. Shouldn't you guys return to Balam? Is he still with you? We were really hoping to meet up with him. Explain. So, we kind of got ourselves into a little trouble with Balam Garden. After the broadcast, we decided we were going to come out here to help Cypher. But Zeus said we weren't allowed to leave without orders. We said we didn't care. Is that pronounced Shu? I think it might be pronounced Shu. She let us go in the end, but she said she'd have to report us for insubordination. It won't look too good for whenever we get back there, you know? Cypher? Seriously, was he with you? Raijin, Cypher is dead. He was tried at the Garbadian capital and then executed. No! What? You're kidding me, right? There's no way he'd put up with a trial, you know? He's not the kind of guy to ever go down like that. Fine. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this and find Cypher. After we find him, then we'll head back to Balam Garden. Well, we're gonna head off to Dunning City. I guess we'll see you around, Squall. Attention, seed party from Balam Garden. Please assemble in front of the gate. Save the game, go out there, and we're gonna meet Irvine. I'm really curious to see how he's characterized in this version, because in the original he was a shameless flirt, and during the mission that we're about to go on, he kind of choked up at the critical moments for no reason. Okay, it's time to meet. Let's go. Headmaster Martine should be coming with our orders soon. He's pretty late. Oh, I think that's him. Just pretend I'm a seed too. It'll be less complicated that way. Good day. I have official orders from Headmaster Sid addressed to you. Following regulations, I've gone over these orders. After careful consideration of our options, we have decided to fully assist and cooperate with Headmaster Sid. Actually, we too have been concerned about this for quite a while. It seems that now is the time to act. In order to stress the importance of this mission, I must first brief you on the current situation. At ease. You all know about the sorceress being appointed as the peace ambassador for the Galbadian government. However, most of us are convinced that this ambassadorship, such as it is merely a ruse. With the sorceress, there is never any negotiation, only coercion. Her very presence instills fear in the superstitious. President Delling, no doubt, is planning on using this to his advantage. By partnering with the sorceress, the president has made his ultimate intentions clear. He wants, what he always has, an empire, one to rival that of the silent continent, Esther. And he will use every means at his command to acquire it, including this garden. I've already read reports that the sorceress wishes to use Galbadia Garden as her personal military base. We have very few options left available to us. My hands are becoming tied, so I must trust this critical mission to you. Details of the mission are enclosed in these official orders. Any questions? The orders say by means of a sniper. We have no one with that skill. Don't worry about it. Let me introduce one of my elite sharpshooters from Galbadia Garden. Kinius. Irvine Kinius. I think that's how you pronounce that. This is Irvine Kinius. You'll be your sharpshooter. Leave whenever you're ready. Failure is not an option. Failure? I've forgotten how to miss. You rubes from Balam look strangely familiar. Greetings. Zell, why do you have to overreact to everything? You gonna be cool with me working with you? That depends on your attitude. Hey, Headmaster Martine has full confidence in my abilities. You guys need someone who can shoot. I'm your man. Just don't get jealous of my skills and I'll follow your orders. I shouldn't put him together with Zell. I'll remember that. What's our next mission? Our next mission. This is no ordinary mission. It's a direct order from both Balam and Galbadia Garden. We're to assassinate the sorceress. We're to shoot her from afar. Kinius will be our sharpshooter. We're to support Kinius to our fullest. Should the sniper fail, we're to attack head-on. I appreciate the support, but I've never missed my target, yet. Eliminate the sorceress. That's our order. We're going to head to the capital of Galbadia Garden, Gelling City. There, we'll meet up with General Caraway to go over the details for the plan. This is potentially hostile territory, so we need to keep a low profile. Let's go. General Caraway? Well then. We'll need to choose the party for the trip to Delling City. How's this? Yeah, Irvine, you flirt. Yeah, whatever. Have a good time. Are you being sarcastic? You can't be serious. Well, Fine then, we will have a good time. That's right. Come on, Mr. Kinius, let's go. What? Call me Irvine. I'm a pretty lucky guy, hand in hand with two beautiful girls. Irvine Kitty Poo, let's go now. What did I say? Why are they acting so silly? I think I might be sick. Irvine Kinius? Great. Well, Squall, I guess this gives us more time to bond. Huh. What? Squall, let's get going. We have to get there before they do. Grow up. I may need to switch party members often. Let me confirm how to do that. I know how to do this. I've been doing it before. Alright. Switch. Junction. Alrighty, we got party members together, and we're going to be heading over to the general that way direction. Nope. Yep, general that way direction. There we go. Okay, so geezers give us screws, and I don't remember what the flying thing gives us. I wish that the cursor was up there. Miss. Okay. Come on. Need me some cards. Hopefully I don't kill it. I think I have to get its health down. Okay, let's see what that does. Let's see if that works. Come on. Cards. Yeah. Figure that it will be much more interesting than watching me draw a farm. Alright, so can I get anything good out of that? Sheer feather, yeah. Nice steel pipe. Yeah, do that. Alright, let's see, abilities. Tools. Forest stone. Okay. 2 tenths. Relax, we're 2 tenths. Where's the steel pipe? 20 berserks. Oh. Zombies from the holy water. 20 curas. Who has cura? No, Zell? Yeah. Ice magic, nothing. Wind magic, maybe? 20 arrow. Okay. So we'll probably end up doing some grinding out this way. Actually, I think there was something useful over here. Get more screws. All the geezards that I want to go for. I'm trying to get more of those sheer feathers because Berserk is a really powerful magic to junction, and I want to get powerful before we get to fight Adea. If I remember correctly, there's some monsters over here that are really useful, rather than just geezards. Actually, I wonder if there's... Nope, just under here. These guys are kind of dopey, the scorpion lizard things. I always get really impressed with the designers at Square when they create creatures. Takes a lot of time and effort to get as good at designing as they are. We just gonna get geezards out here? If y'all remember correctly, there's with this game, if you level up, then the enemies level up with you. And since I'm already breaking the game so much with my junctions and also with the magic that we're grabbing, it's not gonna be a problem. We could optionally walk to Delling City. Oh, yeah, what do these guys make? Come on! Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, it died. No, it didn't die. Okay, ooh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we want cards. Belhamel? Like bechamel? Oh yeah, I forgot to do draws from them. Oh, you berserk squall, the member of my party with the most strength? You, you poor motherfucker. Oh, zombie. No, stop it! Oh, whatever. Oh, it's still alive. Blood soul. Okay. We got students signed on him. That's also the flip side with magic, is that good stuff, when you junction it to a stat, if you use it, it makes the stat go down, and that's the problem. That's usually why my normal playthroughs have everyone just be using strength builds. Alrighty, let's see what we can get out of those cards. Actually, I'm gonna take a look. Blood Soul. It's a crap card. Okay. What about Belhamel? That's fine. What can we card mod out of those? One zombie powder. Okay. Saw blade. Holy waters for medicine. Tool refining, maybe. Forest stone. Nope. Life magic. 20 zombies. Okay. I'm a zombie right now. Peace cures 2 zombies. 10 deaths from the saw blades. Oh. So a fun thing you can do in this game is when you have 100 death magic, you can assign that to status attack, and so your attacks will 100% apply death as they hit. So it can be incredibly powerful to have that. Like it's a favorite strategy for farming a late game monster to get energy crystals from, because it's vulnerable to death. And when you put it on everyone's status attacks, it makes it so when you hit it, it instantly dies, as opposed to having to deal tens of thousands of damage to it. Not sure what we can do with zombie. Let's see what we can do. Magic. Zombie isn't very good there. I mean, of course we could apply it to our attacks, but exchange. Let's give zombie to twist this and see what we can do with it. Not very good. 20, 9. It's not very good. Yeah, it's not a very good piece of magic, it looks like. I mean, at least do something, I guess. We just get more here. Nope. 51. Okay, well, we'll deal with we'll do that. What's everyone's GF looking like? 73 out of 100 in defense. Getting close to the vitality ability. Strength junctioning, still not very far. Magic plus 40 is doing pretty good. We're over halfway. Hit junctioning is good on Diablos. Also over halfway. Cool. I want to see if I can get more of those saw blades. Probably Berserk. Oh, it's Float. Okay, I was confused there for a moment when it disappeared because I'm like, I don't have Odin yet. What does that do? Oh, just 80. Oh, it died? Oh. Oh, you sorry motherfucker. We'll try again for getting more saw blades. Question is, I don't know how frequently that mob that I was in might be up closer to the forest than it is down here. Yeah.
Probably on the grass. I have to damage that a bit more. Oh, a whole 48 damage. Wow. I put the cursor for the menus on memory. I used to not do that, but it's become like my default way of doing things now. The reason why is because when you're grinding, you don't have to constantly reselect what you've been using. You can just hold down your confirm button, and it'll go through what you want. Gemstone piece, alright, well. I remember what we can... Saw blades, yes. How many? I didn't realize we had so many of them. You also want those sheer feathers from the other bird-like enemies, because what we'll use for that is we can get arrow from it. And arrow is also a decent mid-game, well, early mid-game magic to apply to your party. No, it's just another geezer. Good news is we'll have plenty of screws. Oh yeah, first Final Fantasy game, huh? Yeah, it was my first Final Fantasy game too. I actually played that the first time that I played Final Fantasy VIII was back when Pizza Hut did those demo discs on the PS1. And what I'm doing differently with this playthrough, because I played Final Fantasy VIII a whole bunch, is I'm playing with the Succession mod, which that is a dialogue overhaul for the game that kind of fixes a few of the, like a bunch of the narrative issues that the original story had. I love the original story, but I'm still pretty critical of it because there are a few things that just come out of nowhere. But with the Succession mod, it helps fix a lot of that. It makes the characters much more likable. It also helps with foreshadowing important things that will happen later. So it's been overall fun. And right now I'm just doing a bit of a grind. Because, you know, the junction system is easily broken, and I'm using that to my advantage right now. I'm just getting prepared for the mission to assassinate Sorceress Idea. And I keep getting these geezards. I don't want them. Yeah, FF8 is in my all-time favorites for Final Fantasy games. Now, if I was to do a top 10, my favorite one has been Final Fantasy 14, but I also feel like that's cheating because Final Fantasy 14 is like 5 games in one. But after that, it's Final Fantasy VI, and then Final Fantasy VIII is right after that, so it's in my top 5. Oh look, we went up a seed rank. I think I've also replayed Final Fantasy VIII the most out of all of them. We're not interested in these guys. I wish that it would allow me to draw Berserk from it, but eh. And I realized by doing all this grinding that with leveling up my characters, it's going to level up the enemies, but because of how much I can break the junctioning system, yeah, I'm just gonna keep fighting everything. Besides, it means that the GF that we got in our inventory right now, if you want to call it an inventory, the GF that we have, we can use them. We can use these fights to level up their abilities. Okay, we want to use hard on that spinny thing. But it's called a Bell Hamel. And magic. I'm also doing a slightly different playstyle this time. I'm actually using magic and summons. Well, I haven't used summons yet, but I will. The basics that I'm going to go with is that we're going to have the main character, well, the main person in the party do the normal strength build that I always do. We'll have a person who's doing the magic, and then we'll have someone that's the utility person. Normally, I just have everyone do strength builds. Hard instead of... And that ability actually damages me. It's kind of surprising. 200 damage as opposed to like the 50 and 60 I'm seeing in other things. Okay, we got a card there. Hopefully this doesn't kill the thing. You dead? Okay, good. Alright, now it's a effort. Stop casting on me! Jeez, this thing's fast. There we go. What we're doing is we're getting saw blades from these. Tri-point? Hey, oh yeah, tri-points. They might actually give us curse spikes, which is something that we would need for later refining and later weapons. Because this game did weapons a little different than other Final Fantasy games. How it did that is you'd go to a tool shop and you would give them items to craft the weapons that you were doing and that you were using instead of buying the weapons like in other Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VIII did a lot of experimenting with different gameplay styles because the junctioning system is different than different than the rest of the game, the rest of the whole series. Because instead of equipping items, you equip magic to the various slots of stats. So I got a tri-point card. What is... we get curse spikes from that, if I believe. 40? No, never mind. I think I'm remembering a different type of enemy than tri-points. What does that card look like? I hope it's a good one. We use it. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty nice. It's actually a pretty nice card. We're lacking cards that can go that have good numbers up. All right, let's see what we can. Let's go over here. Let's go by the cliffs. All right, that's one thing that we wanted. I always get concerned that I might kill it. Let's see what happens. Don't die, don't die. Okay. Alright. This should work. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to manage my GF's abilities right now. We're almost there with Elemental Defense Junctioning on Quetzalcoatl. Shiva, change from Summon Magic +10. Should do anything that's really worth it at the moment. I suppose we could do Vitality 20%, but... Who's she on? Christus? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. So we'll have our utility caster be the one that does does a bunch of the summons. Ifrit, almost halfway there with strength 40. Magic 40% on Siren is doing all right. Hit junctioning is close. So yeah, we're doing all right. All right, so abilities. We're gonna go to the card mod. Let's take a look at what. Want the sheer feather. Then let's see. Finding wind magic. Want arrow. We'll put it on Callistus for now, and we're gonna see what we can do with it junction to a stat. If it's not really useful, then what we'll do is we'll put it on to Zell, so that way he can use it, as he's the one who's doing the damage with the casting. Let's see. Junction magic. Arrow. 15. Okay. It does decently in strength. Yeah, don't want to put it on the. Don't want to put her on status junction. So I have like the tough choice of do I want to go around here and grind those up to put them on Squall, so that way he can use them on his strength stat, because that was actually really good. Right now on Squall we're using water, and he isn't able to junction much into his other stats. He can junction into his elemental attack right now. So if we can think of things that are weak to those elements later, we'll be able to put that on Squall. As far as I know, the enemies that we're encountering aren't really weak to much. What I could do is I could look up a guide, but I don't want to bore you guys at the moment with that. I mean, it's decent. I'm already boring you decently enough with doing a grind on screen. But I mean, with this grinding, I'm able to talk to y'all, you know. Okay, so I feel like I've found where I can regularly do this. Regularly find these guys. Excuse me. Oh, that's nice. We didn't have to damage it much. Alright, so that should mean we'd only need 2 more of those cards. 1 more of those cards, we got a sheer feather from it already. We only need 1 more card. And then we can put that in Squall's strength stat. Man, whenever those things disappear, it always makes me feel like I'm like Odin is coming in, and we don't even have Odin yet. I wonder if those guys target the one with the most HP. Okay, don't die, please. Okay. Did I cast it on the wrong one? Oh, I did. Thankfully with Squall, he doesn't... With Blind, it doesn't affect him. Because he always has a 255% chance to hit. Alright, time to hold down the confirm button until this fight ends. Of course, Zell is not going to be able to fight. Is it dead yet? Okay. Blood Soul's card. Okay, got extra cards. Elemental defense structuring. Okay, we'll have Quetzalcoatl learn something else. Yeah. What can you learn? Might as well do the mid-magic refining now. Boost is almost there. 40 is over halfway there. Almost done with magic 40. Hit junctioning is pretty good in Diablos. Okay. Quest is, does she have Asuna in her? Oh, it's Squall that does that. Put that onto Quistis. And we're going to refine the sheer feathers that we found. Not the sheer feathers, the Thrustavis. Then Lightning Wind Magic, sheer feathers. Oh, we need one more. What else do we have? Blues, and stone pieces for Fungars, Fire Fangs, Mystery Fluid. Magic stones from Gratz. Really? That means we can... Okay, I know a really good place that we're able to grind those, which is the Fire Cavern. 10 will refine into 1 strength love. Stoid. Oh, that's a good one. That's just good all around. I've been needing one that's like goes very good downward. Okay, we're gonna go one more of those sheer feathers so we can get Squall and even 100. There's back attacks that are gonna help us out. Oh, we also need actually one extra sheer feather for Squall's sheer trigger weapon. Okay, Shiva is now... she's very compatible with Quistis. Alright, Summon Magic 10. That's what we're gonna do for now. Only 800 HP. I wish that I could do more with the Summon's HP now that I'm actually gonna be using them. Squall... let's see... Magic 40 with Siren. Good junctioning. Siren is most compatible with Irvine. No, with Renoa, okay. But that's funny that Irvine has high compatibility with Siren. Alrighty, let's see. Ability will be card mod. Stavis. Ability will do Lightning Wind Magic, refining one more Sheer Feather. And junction that. Squall's strength, make him even more OP. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, well, I was wrong. Let's give that magic to Zell, then. Certainly won't be more than double, right? Okay. Need to rearrange people's magic real fast. So I'll keep a practice of putting the magic that were junctioned in the back end, in the back pages of their magic, so that way it doesn't accidentally get used. Finally put this. Okay, what do I want to use the most? Okay, let's see. Roll the elemental magic for Squall on the back, because we will have that potentially for junctions. Here at the top. Alright, and that way we have his attack magic all sorted out. Alright, I've bored you guys enough with a grind. It's time to now advance the plot. Here we go. I should save outside first. I've been playing a dangerous game by not saving as frequently as I should. What if the power went out? What if my game crashes? Then I would be out of luck. Hey, you guys want to stop by the usual? Where's that? The Dilling Shopping Arcade. And once again, we have to pay for our own train ticket. You'd think that the gardens would be able to give us stuff for the train tickets, like at least reimburse us. ID check confirming access granted. Aren't we leaving yet? When's this train leaving? Come on! Yeah, well, where is everybody else? Over there. I've made this comment before, but these trains are huge! You caught on! What am I grinding for? Well, I grind mainly for the for items to use on for refining magic, and because you know in Final Fantasy VIII you junction magic to your stats, and you can break the game very fast with using the card ability and using the card mod ability. Hello there, Anil. This is the only train bound for Delling City anyway. This is so weird. Perhaps it's fate? What's up with that guy? Wow, my YouTube feed first time shows Final Fantasy stream? Yeah. Well, it's cool that that recommended me to you, because I'm kind of I'm a small fry. I'm very, very little, very, very new. I only have 30 subscribers right now. Plus, you bought the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering deck? That's pretty cool too. They've got some pretty cool artwork on those, and some of the abilities are fun. Like, you're familiar with the meme from Final Fantasy VI about Sabine suplexing a train. Well, they have that as a card, I saw. So, I bet you got some good ones. Quistis. Assassination is the worst kind of mission for a seed. Seems too underhanded, doesn't it? Not exactly glamorous. But I guess we're dealing with a sorceress. It's more than justified. I don't want that Irvine guy using the guest room. Don't open it for him. To tell you the truth, I really don't want to go to Delling City. There's a few things I want you to know, Squall. Can we talk later? Same dialogue, okay. Yeah, you completed Final Fantasy VIII. So how was the boss? You said it was kind of hard, huh? I've been talking about the junctioning system here in Final Fantasy VIII, that if you know how to use it very well, you can break the system very, very quickly. Hello, Coco. You're back? Selfie, can't you see it? We're destined to be together. After so many years, we've been reunited. Yeah, right. A lot of us seeds came from that orphanage. That doesn't mean we're destined to be together, does it? How could you be sure? Maybe you and I could discuss it later over drinks. Sure, I guess. Yup. Bullseyed. So they made Irvine be the same insufferable flirt.
This game Junction made me, make me bad, really. I don't know, but I don't like it much. Final boss, leveling enemies are hard and so grindy.
It can be. I know, it's, like, especially with my playstyle in this game, I like to get as much of the most powerful magic as possible from everything, and that can be kind of grindy. But I really love it. I really love this game. It was my first Final Fantasy. My heart's pounding. Irvine Kinneas? I think I do remember him, but we were so young. He's gotten a whole lot taller, huh? Yeah, now that you mention it, I think I remember him too. It's hard to keep track of all the other orphans who went through that place. Yeah. I remember you and Zell a little. Quistis said she lived there too. But even when I try to think back, I don't remember her at all. How much longer till Delling City?
Even FF7 is more easier to play the old one, and I did beat Sephiroth not hard, even same for Final Fantasy 10. I one-shot end bosses. FF and weapon upgrade parties.
Oh yeah, I have a story. I have like a fun story about that. You know that. So you know how with Titus and his weapon. Oh man, I spent like 6 hours or so trying to do that damn chocobo racing minigame. I hated it so much because of how much it was luck based, and I hate it whenever there's a mechanic in a game that makes you feel like it could be skill based, but it's actually just completely based off of RNG. It annoyed me to no end. But finally I got it, and I think my roommate remembers me doing that, because when I finally beat that mini game, I cheered loudly in the apartment, and like everyone here could probably hear it when I did that.
You finished the game earlier than you know, more deeper than me. I play this month with no guide about spells.
Yeah, I mean, if you did cheat for that, then that's totally fine. I agree with you. Those all the mini games that were there for the ultimate weapons in 10 were very, very difficult.
All right, let's continue on with the story.
Yeah, the Kamari ultimate weapon was, yeah, that was pretty easy. I remember a lot of people complain about the butterfly chasing, but I was able to get that pretty quick. Now, what are you talking about? Explain yourself. I didn't read the last part. What is wrong with all of you? Don't you all see it? I think we all lived in the same orphanage together. Come on. Doesn't that seem strange to any of you? Irvine, you might not have seen this much in Galbadia, but most of the students from Trabia and Balan are orphans. And many of us spent years together in the same orphanages. Where else did you think we all came from? Yeah, but all of us? Together on one mission? Don't you guys believe in destiny? All I believe in is doing our job. Oh, let's just call talking. All I believe in is doing our job. Where we came from is far less important than where we're going. I need to know right now if you're capable of focusing on our mission. Yeah, this is the second train sequence. Because we already did the first one where we did the Laguna Dream, and now we're in Galbadia after Timber, and now we're heading to Delling City for the end of Disc 1. I need to know right now if you're capable of focusing on our mission. I just have an intuition that there's something more here. Don't worry about me. When it comes down to business, I'm as reliable as the tides. Lasers are jealous of my focus. There was no damage to the train from that seismic thing. I repeat, there was no damage to the train for that minor vibration. I'm playing the Steam version of Final Fantasy VIII with some mods installed. So this is the mod that I've installed is called the Succession mod, and it's a dialogue overhaul that helps to fix some of the narrative problems that Final Fantasy VIII has. I love the original story of Final Fantasy VIII to death, but I am critical of some of the parts of it, because there are some things in there that come kind of out of nowhere. And I love in this mod how it's foreshadowing a lot of those things that happen later, because you've noticed here that the characters are talking about the orphanages they came from, and mentioning how they all have possibly been together at the same orphanage. That was never brought up until the middle or late end of disc 2 of this game. That's a little bit. Oh man, I'm almost halfway through the game before that even gets brought up the first time. And it's also mentioning the memory problems that they're having, where they don't remember being at the same orphanage together. They don't remember each other, but there's the possibility of it. I just love all the things that it's adding to this game. Well, we should get going. Let's see. Oh, you played the modded version? I don't know modded version. It's the PC version of the game, and then it's the mods that you're able to download. It's called Succession, and then the Steam version of the game. It also doesn't have the original music, so I had to use a mod to bring in the original music from the game. Because the PC port from the early 2000s wasn't very good, but they had it on Steam. And on that note, if you wanted to play this mod, you have to use the original Final Fantasy VI, not Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VIII game, and not the Final Fantasy VIII remaster version. We're heading for Caraway's mansion. It's in the government district. We're here as backup from Galbadian Garden. Don't blow our cover. Is Laguna here now? I didn't like this game about Laguna and something, and Laguna ended so quickly. On Cypher also, I don't know, Cypher is like, need more depth. Yeah, actually, this mod makes Cypher have much more depth to his character. Because I remember in the original game that Cypher was all about himself. He basically wanted to be the main character, and he was trying too hard to do that. But this mod, it gives him better motivations for doing what he does. At the very beginning of the game, he was trying to do a lot of good, you know, with a bit of the heroism, because his personality is someone that wants to be recognized for his work and everything that he does. But what he does in the Dalit mission is he has Squall and Zell go and pursue after the enemies to help the Dalit army. And when they go back to the garden, instead of being rewarded for his initiative, that was what he was expecting, he gets punished for it. And naturally, that would make anybody mad, where you feel like you're going to be rewarded for something, but then you get instead punished for this decision that you made. And so that kind of sets the stage for how Cypher, in the end, goes towards the bad side. When they first meet Sorceress Idea in the TV station, she appeals to that part of him, wanting to be rewarded for taking initiative and doing good, and also she appeals to his the side that wants to be, greater than he wants to do something. That he wants to do something great, and she appeals to that. So Cypher has been given a lot more depth. I like him a lot more with this mod than the other ones. Anyway, please wait until the bus headed for Caraway Mansion arrives. Talk to me once it's here. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna just walk there. We're also gonna go shopping. Where are we? Okay, we're right there. Let's go south, I guess. Yeah, like I said, this mod does a good job at addressing that. You'll see. We'll get to a story bit, and you'll hear what it's done differently. Let's see, is it? I can't remember where all the shops are in this area. Junk shop, yep. There we go. Remember in this game, haha, old rumor, but half of the game later they say Ryder changed? I don't know about that, actually. Oh, I can make Renault's Rising Sun already. Maverick requires dragonfin and spiderwebs. No, weapons and stats, everything stayed the same. This mod just affects the dialogue and the story. I didn't do anything to change anything else. So we want to get some tents because and just for safety, that. Alright, life magic recovery. So what you do is, with these tents, you get a bunch of Kiraga in each of the party members' magic inventory. And what that does is it allows you to get their HP to be really, really high. You see how high they are? Zella is 2600 max, 2500 max for Squall, and 2200 for Quistis. You're not normally supposed to have that much HP at this point of the game. Yeah, Adele is kind of an easy boss. I agree, because normally, I think they were trying to make it be a scary boss fight with Renoa getting drained from every turn, but it's pretty easy in the end. Also, it's the same with how if you're breaking the game with the junction system, kind of like how I'm doing it, it allows you to kill most bosses really easily. So the normal way I play this game is I make everyone's strength be as high as possible, so that way their physical attack is really, really high, and then I use the spell Aura, which what Aura does is it makes it so you're able to use your limit breaks easily. And so I have Squall uses limit break a whole bunch, because, you know, it's a multi-hit. I have Renoa use her limit break. The one that's the most powerful in there is Wishing Star. That does multiple hits. And then I have Irvine with his shot ability, his shoot ability, which also hits for multiple damage points. And so I end up doing lots and lots of damage each turn. Grace Guard. Yes, indeed, but I was ordered to let you through until I was ordered to not let you through until your skills have been tested. What the hell is he talking about? Test our skills? What does he want us to do? The Tomb of the Unknown King to the northeast. All you have to do is go there. It's real simple, but you have to bring back proof that you were there. A code number. A code number? We came all this way out here just for some stupid test of courage? What the heck? Who does he think we are? There are many students like yourself who wish to call on General Caraway. There was a student from Galbadia Garden yesterday who was yet to return from the test at the Tomb of the Unknown King. The Tomb of the Unknown King is located northeast of the city. Your objective is to go to the Tomb of the Unknown King, look for traces of this lost student, and return with his ID number. You should be able to find what you're looking for shortly after you go in. The ID number should be written on it. I don't recommend going any further than you have to. You may never make it back alive. Anyway, here's a map for you. Press B7 while inside the Tomb of the Unknown King to bring it up. Map. Press B4 again while the map is displayed to escape from the dungeon. Just remember, your seed rank will go down. Alright, I'll accompany you out. It's quite convenient if you rent a car when you travel outside. Yeah, but we're gonna walk. Excuse me. Yeah, Ultima, you can put that on the stat that you want to be the highest. I usually put that on... Well, I don't actually put it on strength, usually. I put it on, like, elemental defense, because if you put it on elemental defense, it allows you to basically be almost immune to everything. You'll see when I get there. It'll be a little bit. I stream this game every other day. And I stream for about 4 hours at a time. Excuse me. Right, we're gonna go to this tomb here. We're gonna get the brothers GF. And then we'll be doing one of my favorite parts in the game, which is the parade. I love that sequence so much. Now, the Brothers GF, I'm pretty sure will allow Squall to have to junction magic to other stats than he's got right now. Okay. Actually, I think that arrow... I think these guys are weak to arrow. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, what part did you like? Why didn't we bring enough float? Protect. Yeah, Squall. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what happens with that, because that was a silly little thing with Idea's speech. All right, 31. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I'm back. All right. Now we're gonna go get the brothers GF. Let's see, we just barely went on. I can't remember what these guys give me. Attack? We don't need that. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what their HP is. That way I can get a better idea of how much damage I can do to them before carding. 1,000, okay. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, did we kill it? Ah. Oh look, magic 40. Okay. Junction Zell, abilities, more powerful magic. Yeah. What are we learning? Made magic. Spell magic 10. Strength 40. FH8. Oh, we don't want to boost her because she doesn't do a lot of... Siren doesn't do a lot of damage anyway. Status defense 2 it is. Yep, not yet. Excuse me. Basically, in this tomb, you just kind of walk around the outside. Wait. Not yet then. You just walk around the outside of the tomb just to kind of keep your bearings. Grr, who's there? So with this boss, as long as he's standing on the ground, he's going to regenerate like that. Shell, that's nice. That's a nice one. But we want to cast... Oh, life. Where did we get float from? My life's a good spell. Alright, we're gonna do some draw farming, so sit back, get comfortable, hydrate, get yourself a drink. Good news is it shouldn't take too long because I have the battle speed turned up, and each of these characters has a decent magic stat. Oh, except for Squall. No, the magic stat, one that's a good magic stat is on Zell. Well, we want to have him get all the good magic anyway. Starting to think that I should probably switch the junction from Zell over to Quistis, because Zell is... So we want to play into the strengths of each of these characters' limit breaks, and the limit break that Zell has relies heavily on strength, and so him being a caster at the moment with how we're junctioning, we should move those over so that way he is more strength-based. These guys have a really funny summon, by the way, when you bring them out. And yes, this is a summon that has two parts. It's the little brother and the big brother. So this is the little brother, even though he's the larger of the two. So in terms of like regular everyday life, I go to the Plasma Center regularly during the week just to get some extra cash in my pocket. And one thing I didn't know that they offered was a rabies program. So what you do is you get a rabies vaccination and they pay you extra money for it. But that takes a little bit of time out of my week. That's why I stream later in the day on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I figure also, if I'm gonna bring more people into these streams, then what I should do is I should stream in the afternoon, because people are at work, like at the office or something, and then they have a stream on in the background, and I can give that sort of thing to them rather than having an art stream that they're streaming in the background. Plus, it's fun to showcase games that have influenced my writing, because my webcomic, The Forester, it started off, the first ideas that I had for it was having a parade very similar to how Idea puts on a parade that we're about to see soon. Oh, no more space. Okay, that's what we want. Draw all the life out of that. I use the Plasma Center to kind of help support myself, but if you want to also help support me, you can. I have a commission form on my website that you can go to, and I offer pretty reasonable prices. If you type in !social, if you're on Twitch, you'll be able to see where my information is. I do mostly anime drawings, and I also do furry. I'm gonna be getting better at the furry art because I think that more people want those, and I'm actually more interested in doing that. But I do keep up doing the anime artwork because I want to have that graphic novel pitch, and I feel like Right now, as a debut graphic novel, having a anime style, would be easier to market than it would be for having a furry graphic novel, which I do want to make a furry graphic novel. Sucking his life away. But he's got stamina for days. I suppose those of you who are into men will enjoy a man with stamina for days. Okay, I think that's enough draw farming for now. Attack. I think he's weak to water. Can't remember what earth magic is weak to. Your heals can't scare me. I am overpowered. They're pretty strong. And then he runs away like a little bitch. Okay, how much did we get? Magic. So what do we got? 100 life, 100 shot. Okay, let's see. Junction Zell, Junction Magic. Does life magic do more than Kiraga? No, it doesn't. I know that Shell is very good. Oh, really? Alright, magic. Let's see, exchange. Oh, we almost got a full junction magic. Put life there. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. So, the thing that we do, the best thing to do with the elemental defenses is you put in full life, and full life allows you to be much more guarded against all these elemental attacks. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Let's see, magic. So, no. Let's see. Life is just against death. Let's get exchange. Yell. Let's get that squall. Curious to see what's junction magic. Only down to 20%. Alright, we're gonna switch Zell and Twist as their abilities, because we're gonna have Zell be the utility caster. And then... Spot on Shiva. Ifrit. You have Siren and Diablos. All right, let's go further. Let's go further in. So we go back to the one of those side rooms that were opened up. I think. Oh man. Yeah, one of them is the water wheel. So we were just in the room on the far right. We're gonna go back to the room on the far left. So we're turning a corner. If we just keep going straight until we get to another corner, we should get to that water wheel. Hopefully my navigation skills won't fail me. Let's keep going. There we go. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, very good. Very good at directions. I'm surprised we haven't hit a random encounter yet. That out. Make the water wheel go. And then I believe we go to the room at the very top. So we just hug the walls again. Oh, there's the random encounter. Lon. Bueller. Nothing new. Okay. What happens when you touch the flan? 45. Yeah, let's do this. It'll be exciting. Get it! The sword! It does nothing! Who would have thought that a sword would do nothing on water? It's like... What was that show where... I think it was on The Simpsons where... a character wanted to avenge all the deaths of, like, sailors or people at sea, and they go walk into the water at the beach and stab the ocean, and then saying that avenged all the people that it killed. It might have been Family Guy. I can't remember which show it did it. I know it was some animated show. We're gonna kill the water by stabbing it. Alright, let's see if we can card this thing. I require your identification! Ah. It dies. That's what you get for being underage. GFM's a spirit plus... Oh, okay. Spirit plus 20. We're so OP that any of those defensive abilities don't apply to us. Where am I? Oh yeah, we just came out of the water wheel. Now we just need to go... Turn right, go around the bend, go all the way to the end. Hopefully that's... Wait. We're gonna just spam these abilities and see if we can actually get our... Oh, that killed it. Might not get a card out of it. We're just gonna kill it. Oh, did that just... Are they just weak to a random element? Or did Quistis just just crit with magic? I know a lot about this game, but sometimes mechanics I don't... There are mechanics that I don't know, because in the past I would just brute force everything. Give me your juicy card. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't even a flan. It wasn't a flan card. What did it give me? Also, to be honest, this is the first time that I've done so many, used the card ability so much. Even though I've heard in the past that it was the easiest way to break the game, but when I was playing by myself, I was more than happy to just farm magic using draw. Card. What did we get? Oh. Blobra. Okay. Four will refine into one rune armlet. That's not really worth it. Okay. Quistis, you're the one with the... we need some more... We need some more cure magic. 5 cures, okay. Oh yeah, so we still have the saw blades that we need to make into death. I was reading the Blobra text like it was Blorbo. Yeah, these are my Blorbos. Oh, we're almost outside. Okay, it's not where we wanted to go. I think that we want to go all the way to the back. So we go this way, straight up. All the corridors look the same. Alright, then we... Look, oh yeah, that's what we need that. Quistis. 15 of them. Nice. Can you imagine how freaky that would be? Just having a wall of water suddenly fall towards your face. All right, now we just kind of hug the wall for a bit. Let's see, we're gonna go right. We're gonna go straight. 1, 2, 3. No, go twice. We're gonna go left once. Okay. Hopefully I don't get turned around. Left once. Straight ahead until the end. I might have been turned around. Alright, fine. Oh yeah. Those skellies give us nice stuff. Hard. Think of zombie. I don't know how much HP these guys have. Hard? Yes. Give me that. Forbidden. Okay. I thought they were called betrayed. Betrayal. Yay! Sword that betrays allies. Let's see. Ability, card mod. Let's see what we get out of that one. Oh, forbidden, yeah. Into a betrayal sword. Okay, what is a betrayal sword? Become. 10 shellstones? "20 confusions. 5 silences. Sleep. Bio. Seeing if the betrayal sword becomes anything else. Nope. Okay. What? Status map. Confusion. Nah, we're not gonna do that one. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta hug the wall until I figure out where I'm at. Is the way out or in? Okay, this is the... Okay, I know where we're at. We're in the room on the far right again. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around, we're going to go until we hit a wall, then we're going to hug that wall until we get to the front. Or the front of that center chamber. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Keep going until we get a wall. There we go. We go right. Another right.
Should be another right, and then we'll be at the center. I'm really interested in what you become. Actually, I think they become adamantine. Mobile path. We're just gonna rare drop with our with the card. We did. Because Cthulhupas is a boss that's in Ultimicia's castle. That's funny. What does it refine into, actually? Arena. No. Alright, return. There we go. You're back again? Took it easy on you last time, but not this time. This time, my big bro is with me. Now's your chance to run away, man. He's yelling the entire time. Man, this guy's a major idiot. Vel. Bro! Yeah, bro. Yo, bro! These guys crashed the tomb! Plus, they attacked me! Oh, really? They attacked you? Not bad for a human. Surprisingly small. Yo, bro! They're making fun of us! Foolish little humans. I'll show you not to judge a bull by its stature. Let's see what sort of damage we can do with GF. Who had float? Bonk. I don't have boost on Quetzalcoatl yet, I guess. What's interesting is why they didn't decide to go with Ramu again for summons here. Oh, that's actually pretty impressive. Oh. Oh. Yes, please. Double is a very good spell for... It's a very good spell for magic. Like for junctioning, not just for magic.
I don't need Christus to cast a float. I mean, that works. Double stop. Oh, you already have enough. Okay. Keep everyone alive, I guess. I think Earth is like vulnerable to wind magic. Let's see. Nah, it's doing about the same. Oh, they're back on the floor. Wow. What about Blizzard? Are they? What about lightning magic? We'll see what they're not immune to, but weak to. Got special. Alright, we need to start taking it a bit more seriously. What does Shiva do to them? Oh, and Shiva has boost. We boost the damage on it. Jobless is a fun summon, I love it. Comes out of the big ball of black. They don't have much HP left. Rush is up to you, bro. Oh, that's funny. The kanji on their shoulder pads. One of them was Big Brother, and the other one was the other one's Little Brother. Oh, can I even? The brothers defeated!
I guess we'll join you.
Yeah, they're not so tough. G returners. G high potions. Sacred card. Mid magic refining. Strength 40. Yeah! Good. Oh, I need to change what Diablos is doing. You are quite the powerful ones. You have defeated the two brothers. Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped stone coffin. However, there is something I have been thinking of for a very long time. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling to the other world? After such a long journey, tiring journey through life? Receive Minotaur card. Okay. Let me... Oh, I need GF. I need... What you do... Yeah, time magic refining now. You learn... Okay, this will give us a third strength junction. Cover? Is there... They have counter, maybe? Because that'd be really awesome if I can do like a cover / counter build. What am I gonna do with you? Got everything. You have everything. Well, you have HP strength. And we could put it on Squall. I'd really like another person that has all the base stats. Give it to Squall. Strength plus 40. We don't need the HP plus 20 because he's already extremely strong. He has 3 abilities. Well, anyway, let's get out of here. We'll go back to General Caraway's, and we will talk with him about the plans for the parade. Lucky, we'll get to that. 31. Okay. We'll do that before the stream ends. Let's quickly go to the draw point over here. Probably respawn. Protect. Yep. Get the Zell. 3. So in terms of our cards. Okay, we got the corner. We got all the corners covered. 9, 6. Yeah. Okay. Got Diablos, top corner. 3 for the bottom middle. Top. Global pass for the top. You can do Garganta. Triplate's fine. Anyway, save point. Actually, let's see. Oh, we can do mid-magic now. Mid-magic from other magic. Pistis. Ooh. That takes a lot. Fuck. Five per fire magic. think the one that I'm most interested in. Oh, M-stone pieces. Oh yeah, there. Here's. Five into one. Seeing if we have any leftover magic anywhere else. We got plenty of high magic. I'm deciding if this is even worth it. Eh. The GF abilities. Let's see what. Oh yeah, we already had Spirit Junction. I wonder if he has any other things that'll pop up. Because Vitality Junction would be nice. Definitely not. But you know, Magic Junction would be fine for him. Because we want to have the ability to get lots of magic when we draw it from enemies. Alrighty. Walk back. Horseshoe feathers. Cool. That's tough. Zell is the summoner. I also wanted him to be a utility caster. Well, I mean, we can take card off for when we're doing story stuff, but when we're grinding, we'll put card back on. Sounds like a plan. I was gonna have him cast Asuna on Quistis so she's not blinded. But, I mean, Quistis is fine blinded. Or I forget. Money! Oh gosh. Getting there. Just have to go another 50 feet. Hopefully not get an encounter on the way. Alrighty. Sort of. Run into the bus. I wanna go shopping! I'm running all the way up this way to go to the hotel real fast. Let's go! Save, and we'll head over to the mansion, and we'll take a quick break. I need to grab some more water, and then we will continue with we'll do the parade. Just run into traffic while I'm at it. Oh, wrong way. Get your ones. Tens. Yeah, it's backwards. Alright, I'll take a quick break, and then I'll be right back to do the parade and all that. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Let's see, there's, oh, excuse me. There's some, people mowing the lawn outside my window. So I'm gonna want to make sure that it doesn't get picked up by the microphone. How does that look? Nah, I'm not sure I like that one. I just want to make sure that it's not picking up any random noises outside rather than and things like that. Okay, let's get on with the stream then. A general from the Galbadia army wanting to join forces? With Balam and Galbadia Gardens? Why? What would cause this guy to abandon his own side? President, or the sorceress find out. This general is putting a lot on the line. Just waiting for everybody. He always does this. No one else's time matters, as if he's the only one in the whole world. He doesn't know I'm here yet. Everyone, just wait for me. I'm gonna talk to him. Seeing me will get the general in here real quick. Oh, by the way, this is my house. I just wanted you all to know. General Caraway can be protective of me at times. If he tries to keep me from helping you, please don't let him. I don't want to be stuck here all alone. We want you to be safe. The mission takes priority. Oh, what do I do? This will likely be a dangerous mission. I valued your safety, and I already told you that we can't guarantee it in battle. Since this is your home anyway, it might be a good idea for you to stay here. But I'm not helpless. You don't have to protect me. You need me. I'll prove it. Just don't leave me here, okay? Daughter of the General. This better not lead to any trouble. What the hell's going on? Where's Renoa? My daughter hasn't received anywhere near the amount of training you all have. I'm afraid if she tried to help you, she may be more of a hindrance than a help. For all our safety, I've decided that she will stay as far away from this operation as possible. So you're Renoa's father? Yes, though I think she doesn't often like to admit it. So, a top Galbadian military officer has a daughter in a timber resistance faction? I sure don't envy you, sir.
That's bad. Really bad. Really? Is it worse than being the assassin of a newly appointed Galbadian ambassador? Perhaps you should think soberly about your situation before opening your mouth. Renoa's affairs in Timber are nothing compared to our current undertaking. Renoa is a very unique young woman. You must believe me when I tell you that the worst of all possible circumstances would be for her to get unnecessarily involved with this sorceress business. Is there something he's keeping from us? As for tonight, we already have more than enough to worry about. Let's not further complicate our mission. Renoa will stay here. That sounds fine to me, but I'm not so sure how it'll sound to her. Why didn't we just leave her back in Timber in the first place? I agree. So, are you ready to begin the mission briefing? First, I want to be sure that each of you are aware of the gravity of our situation. Our target is nothing like some ordinary ambassador. She is a sorceress. If we don't stop her, very soon she'll gain complete control over Galbadia. The president is already capitulating to her every whim. If we do manage to stop her, we'll be regarded as Galbadian heroes. If we fail, we'll be guilty of attempted murder and treason. And we'll be tried for our crimes. Are you and your team prepared to take on that responsibility? We ever hope to stop her? What other choice do we have? We're all members of SEED. This is why we're here. I'm glad to hear that. Well, fellas. Now that we've agreed on the stakes, I think it's time we got down to business. We were told you have a plan to kill a sorceress. All right. Come with me. I'm sure you're aware of Galbadia's agreement with the sorceress. That's the reason we're here. There's going to be a ceremony in honor of the event. Ceremony? Sounds dull. It'll be held at the presidential residence. People mowing lawn outside. During the ceremony, you'll split up into 2 teams and get in position. The gateway team will enter the gateway and stand by. The sniper team will stand by at the front of the presidential residence until the ceremony is over. This is where the sniper team will wait, right here where I'm standing. So we're going to be divided into 2 teams, the sniper team and gateway team. That's the presidential residence. Once the ceremony ends, a parade for the sorceress will begin. That's when the gate will open. Lay low until then. The parade may be cancelled if there's any commotion. We must avoid that at all cost. Once the gate opens, the sniper team will move out. With the parade drawing the crowd and the guards' attention, it should be rather easy to move about. The sniper team will head for the roof of the residence. In the corridor by the sorceress room, there is a hatch that leads to the clock tower. There's a clock tower there housing a carousel truck. That's awkward phrasing. Remember, guys, whenever you're writing dialogue, it's best if you read it out loud to yourself, so you know that it flows nicely. Because people would trip up over the words. It'll be hard to read if not. I don't fault them too much with this. This is not
like a studio that made that did this dialogue. It is a mod. Stand by on the clock tower until exactly 2000 hours. The parade will begin by the gate. The sorceress will be riding on the parade vehicle. After it leaves the gate, the vehicle will turn left. Like this. This way. The parade will circle around the city along the outer road and return to this space. The guy mowing the lawn outside just passed by. That's why I had to mute it for a moment. It will return on this side. Oh, I think he's coming back. Didn't realize how loud that was outside until the microphone was picking it up and you guys are hearing it. It will return on this side. Then it will turn right and head this way. Oh, he's coming back. I'll have to remember this for the future. I know that they tend to mow the lawn around this time on Thursdays. I might have, so on my Thursday streams, I might start them a half hour earlier, so that way it ends before the lawn gets mowed outside. I'm on a ground floor apartment, and so my window, which is where my microphone is basically, is close to where they run by with their machinery. Okay, here's where the gateway team comes into play. Exactly 2000 hours, the parade will pass under the gateway. Why won't they stop outside? Who needs the grass mowed? Not me. I only moved into an apartment so I would never have to mow a lawn. Alright, at this point the gateway team will operate the console to drop the gates. The sorceress will be trapped inside the gateway. I wonder if this is going to address the fact that the float is facing the opposite direction than what Irvine does to shoot her. Because when you watch the cutscenes, the float is going away from the presidential residence, which is where Irvine and Squall will be on the top of that clock tower. And the way that the cutscene is animated, it's like she gets shot from the front instead of from behind. Anyway, at 2000 hours, the carousel clock will rise out of the roof, carrying the sniper team up as well. There will be no obstruction between the sniper team and the sorceress. Take the open shot. Hey. That is all. Now we wait. You're free to go anywhere. Go check out the city if you wish. Just one thing. Stay out of trouble. Who do you think we are? We're not like your daughter. We're seeds, sir. Report to my residence when you're ready. We'll hold a final meeting then. After that, we'll proceed with the operation. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to start the parade sequence this time. I'm going to go outside town for a minute and do a bit of grinding for spells and things and some AP. That way, we can start on Saturday. We can start Saturday fresh at this parade sequence. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part of this game, to be honest. I love the parade. Also, the music is wonderful. Just, you know, I don't know. This game is great. All right, up we go. You know what we could do is we can bully people to play cards with them. Go in the hotel. I think there might be a thing. I hope there's not any regional rules that we accidentally make permanent. Because I know that's a thing. Hey, you. Cards? Same trade rule. Okay. I think that the same rule is if they're the same... I think it's if they're the same power on one side, then what it'll do is it'll flip anyway. All right, let's do this. All right. Alrighty, so what we'll do is this. I mean, the bat is gonna flip again. Yeah. Alrighty, we'll put Ifrit in the... No. It's up here for safety. I think we got him. There we go. Let's see which one we wanted. Those are bats, not grats. I don't know if this lady has anything good. Cards? 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 Play cards? Play cards? 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 Should be enough to get 100 each. Life magic. Hunt. Yeah, how many doing? She needs 2. And then Zell for Piragas needs 1, so we just need 3. I don't remember what fuel gets made in anything. I should get out of there so that way we can stop hearing the car noises, the bus noises. Go away, please. Okay, thank you. Does fuel become anything? Stones. Nope, okay. I was just making sure about that. Alright, where are people to play cards with? I'm not going to Caraway's mansion. There was a lady that I saw walking up back there. Hey, you. We're gonna play cards. You gotta walk. We're gonna play cards. I wonder if the bus guy plays cards. Nope, he doesn't play cards. Okay, let's go this way. Go outside. Ish. Hey, you play cards? No. Well, okay then. Just that one lady that was in the hotel. What about you? You play cards? Okay. Well, they don't play cards. What about you? You play cards? Nope. We went the wrong way. Okay, it's just the one. It's just the one girl inside. All right. Play a couple rounds of cards as we end the stream today. Shuffle Up Rookie. I love this song. Oh. I think we could do this. We gotta draw. Use all my best cards. Isn't this how Sam works? Nope. Don't really know. I don't really brushed up on my triple triad rules. She doesn't really have anything good. And she just keeps retaking all of her cards. Okay, that's boring. I think that a lot of the really good cards can be found at back in Balam when we finally are able to go back there. Speaking of which, I want to see if we can card mod anything interesting. Screws, M-stone pieces. Mystery fluid. I mean, we can get stuff for Quistis. And we'll find it to a zombie powder. Spiderweb, yeah. Just pinion. I need to be reminded what grats are. Those, okay. Magic stones. That's so magic stones are mid-level, you're able to refine mid-level magic from it. And those are mostly found in the training center. The training center on the garden. I don't know where to find them out in the wild here. Well, as far as I can say with this game, with the Succession mod, it has really improved the experience, in my opinion. I don't know if I could be able to play it again with the regular, with the regular story anymore, because it fixes a lot of the narrative issues. I mean, we had a lot of foreshadowing with all of the main characters being in the same orphanage together, talking about specifically what why the sorceress is a big deal, and then having Renoa bring up the fact that she's General Caraway's daughter. Well, not really. She didn't really bring it up, but she mentioned it, that she had something to bring up to Squall when she had a moment. And you can assume that what she was talking about was this. And I'm really liking how Squall's character is coming around, and then each of the characters still have their quirks, because Irvine was a aimless flirt in the original story. He still is kind of like that, but we see him talking about how he recognizes everyone from before, and we have all the foreshadowing with the memories. Everyone having loose memories from their childhoods from the orphanage, questioning if they like how everyone looks familiar, but not really able to place that memory anywhere. Because if you remember, the summons that we're equipping are taking up space in the memories of each of the characters. And I liked also how at the very, very, very beginning of the game, how Quistis brings up how that the difference between Steed as a mercenary force and anybody else out there is the ability that everyone has to equip those summons. So we got a lot of those. We got a lot of those in there. Cypher's character has a lot more depth behind it. Everyone just feels more fleshed out in this version. I love it. And I'm really happy to keep playing this. And I will play this again on Saturday morning. Saturday morning, 9:30 Pacific time, and that would be, just doing the math in my head, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm thinking about as well putting in my posts the British Standard Time or Greenwich Mean Time, however you want to put it. That way everyone's able to get into my streams a lot easier. Well, anyway, I will see everyone also tomorrow morning for my normal art stream. Is going to be working on the Forester again. Going to be finishing up the first page of episode 15 of it. If you want to read my webcomic, you can go check in the description and in my bio for the links to it. It's flyingweaselcomics.com. If you want to follow me on social media, the social media is Flying Weasel Man. I'm on Bluesky. And it's not going to be the same spelling as here as on Twitch, because someone on Twitch, I think it was me a long time ago, had made an account with the correct spelling where I had the I in flying, but when I lost access to that account, I don't have the email or the information associated with it, and Twitch hasn't responded to my emails about possibly getting that account back so I could change the spelling. Well, anyway, y'all have a good night, and I will see those of you who are coming to my art stream tomorrow morning. I'll see you then. Take care.